Good morning. Terry here again, this time with one of our cats, Sam. So she'll probably be parading around back and forth, and she owns the place, so she does what she wants. This morning I've been thinking about self-care. My wife and I just got back from our gym where we walked around a track for half an hour or so, just getting our movement in for today. Trying to get in like 5,000 steps or 7,000 steps per day, and then strength training a couple of times. So we're doing that. I've had all kinds of doctor's appointments after not having any for a couple of years because of COVID and living in Southern Cal and that kind of thing. So getting some basal cell kind of stuff, some skin cancer kind of stuff taken care of, and thinking about blood pressure and prostate as old guys do and all that kind of stuff. And I thought about how many decades of career-oriented life, I ignored self-care. Any self-care I did take care of, like maybe going to a therapist, psychologist, because I was overstressed, and helped me to remember to breathe and to process some stuff so I could continue working at peak. But all those years of skipping annual physicals, even though they were part of insurance, or thinking about movement, strength training, any exercise, anything like that. And now it's a much bigger part of our life. But not only physical, but also mental, taking classes intentionally, doing some writing to process that part, to keep my brain going on things. Do a lot more now in the area of self-care, kind of adding that in, and I wonder what shifted. I suppose part of it is more time. I can actually take leisurely time to walk around a track for a half an hour, or to, have a personal trainer for an hour. Have the resources that we can pay for a personal trainer. The gym comes with our insurance. Part of it is the time. Part of it is probably just knowing that I'm older and have to be more intentional about self-care. That I wouldn't say that health is more fragile as we age, but in a sense, I guess it is. That I read the statistics that say even 10 minutes of exercise or movement per day keeps one significantly healthier. And a couple of times a week of strength training really makes a difference for balance and keeping from falling, that kind of stuff, and increases the strength. So part of it is the wisdom, knowing, paying more attention. Part of it is time. Part of it is the resources are there. Part of it is just knowing that I'm older and need to be more intentional. But I feel good about that. And I wonder if I should have. I'm not a big fan of saying I should have this or I should have that. That usually is not helpful, just leads to guilt. But on the other hand, for younger folks, if you're listening to this and you're not anywhere near 70, maybe think about a little bit what would fit into your life that might benefit you for self-care, be it psychologically. Might there be a group or a therapist or something that would help you be healthier that way? Might it be some physical thing? Might be taking a walk if you live in a warm climate, as we did for much of our married life. It's taking a walk every morning or evening, or joining a gym, joining a class if you need accountability. It really helps that we have a personal trainer, and like this morning we took one lap around the track walking, and our personal trainer looked at us, smiled, and waved to us. And next week, Tuesday, when we meet with her, she'll mention that she saw us a few times. Just a touch of accountability. Or self-care might be getting enough sleep. I know for me that means averaging around 7 hours a night. And if I don't get that, then I have the freedom to take a nap in the afternoon. But I know I'm at peak health and productivity around 7. If it gets to be 8 or 9, it's kind of groggy. If it gets to be 5 or 6, you know, it's hard to focus. So I know getting enough sleep is there. So I wonder what self-care would look like for you. What could you do to maybe rebalance your life a little bit? I think we're pretty close to where we need to be according to what doctors say, what our personal trainer says, what I read, and so on. It's being intentional about it. Other areas are also very important. What's the service area that I have? Just the reading area, just to relax and so on. There are a whole gamut of areas to pay attention to, but an important one is self-care. Because sometimes the most generous, the most giving, the most serving thing you can do is to take care of yourself. So maybe give it a little bit of thought. What kind of rebalancing might it be, or do you feel like you're in pretty good shape? Talk to you next time.